Hey everyone, welcome to another Virtual Storytime with the Burlington County Library. As you can see, I'm joined today by a familiar face with Miss Vicki. Welcome.
Thank you. I am such a huge fan of Miss Megan's Virtual Storytimes, so when she asked if I wanted to join her for one, I couldn't say no. So here I am. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
And we're extra excited today because the book we're going to be reading is a story that Miss Vicki and I wrote together. But first, before we do that, we're going to be singing the song The Leaves on the Trees.
To the tune of The Wheels on the Bus.
All right, ready?
The leaves on the trees turn orange and red, orange and red, orange and red. The leaves on the trees turn orange and red all through the town. The leaves on the trees come tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. The leaves on the trees come tumbling down all through the town. The leaves on the trees go swish, 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 swish. The leaves on the trees go swish, 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 all through the town. We'll rake 'em in a pile and jump right in, jump right in, jump right in. We'll rake 'em in a pile and jump right in, all through the town.
Okay, so that song's super fun.
We recommend doing it with leaves if you can.
But probably
outside.
because I don't think Mom and Dad are going to want to pick
No,
up
I
the
don't think
leaves
so
inside. But that was so much fun. I hope
was
you
lots of
guys
fun.
danced along with us. All right, so the story we wrote is called Chocolate Pops. My personal favorite Halloween candy is Kit Kats. But in this story, our main character is obsessed with Chocolate Pops. All right, so, and this is a story about Chuck and his friend Emily. All right. Chocolate Pops are Chuck's absolute favorite candy. In fact, Chuck loves Chocolate Pops so much, he trades every other piece of candy when he trick-or-treats for them.
And this Halloween, Chuck was determined to get as many pops as possible, no matter what.
Chuck was going to try and break his personal record of how many chocolate pops he got, and nothing and no one would stand in his way.
That night, dressed as a spooky ghost, Chuck raced from door to door, pushing other children out of the way in an attempt to get all of the pops before anyone else could.
A few of the grown-ups handing out candy at the doors gave Chuck's unhappy looks when they saw him rush past other children to get to the front, but no one said anything about Chuck's behavior.
Chuck's friend Emily watched him with disappointment. How could Chuck do that to their friends, and why weren't the grown-ups doing anything about it?
Emily started to wonder if maybe she should say something to Chuck.
But what if Chuck got mad at her?
But then Emily remembered something her mom said to her. Emily, I can't tell why you're upset. If we're going to solve the problem together, you need to tell me how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way.
Emily knew what she had to do. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but if anyone was going to confront Chuck, who better than a friend?
Emily took a deep breath and walked over to Chuck.
Chuck, she said, I know you love chocolate pops so much, but so do we. And when you push past us to get to all of them first, it really hurts our feelings, and it's taking a lot of the fun out of trick-or-treating.
Chuck looked confused. How come no one said anything then?
Because sometimes it can be difficult to tell people how you're really feeling, Emily said.
Then she added, and it can be even harder to tell your friends.
Chuck looked thoughtful for a moment, looking into his bag that was filled with chocolate pops near to bursting.
I guess I never really thought too much about it.
I understand, Emily replied. Sometimes I get so excited by something, it completely fills my head.
I'm sorry for pushing past you guys. I love chocolate pops, but I love all my friends too.
Emily smiled. It's okay. We all want to have fun trick-or-treating.
Chuck looked down at his bag again. You're right, he said, and began dividing up his chocolate pops between his friends.
Let's do this, he yelled, and threw his fist into the air.
With that, Chuck and Emily hurried on to the next house, and Chuck waited his turn for other kids to select their candy.
He and Emily continued trick-or-treating together through the rest of the neighborhood, meeting other friends along the way.
At the end of the night, Chuck succeeded in breaking his record of chocolate pops gathered. It was a happy Halloween indeed. The end.
The end.
Yes.
Aw, Chuck.
We've all been there. Like I said, I love Kit Kats. I want all of them.
Snickers.
But it is a lot more fun, and it feels a lot better when you share with your friends.
It does.
So, in the
we hope you enjoyed that.
Yes. We're very proud of our story, so we hope you guys liked it too. In the spirit of Halloween, our craft for this week is
super, super fun.
We made some treat bags with some different characters here. Obviously we got a black cat.
And we have a jack-o'-lantern, and we have, it's our little monster.
Frankenstein?
Yeah, Frankenstein.
I named this cat Poe after my cat Poe, who's also a black cat. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
But if you guys want to do these, just go onto our Instagram at BCLSReads, and you'll find all the directions, and you'll find out everything you need to make one. So thank you so much again for joining us. We hope to see you next time. Hopefully Miss Vicki will come back again and read another story with me. So thank you again, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.